Hello, everybody. How are you? This is John with iiRcade Live 30. Yes, I can use my fingers now. I have enough fingers. Great. Wow. Tuesday again. Yes. It's been an extremely busy week, crazy week, right? Lots happened. So last Friday, we've announced our iiRcade Black. And that's been going phenomenally. So thank you so much again for everybody. I really, really appreciate everything. Again, we're able to make this happen thanks to you. And things are moving very well. So I see my friends are joining. How are you, everybody? Scott, how's it going, my friend? Oh, yeah, totally agree with you. It was really, really great. Finally being able to talk in person, right? Being able to see your face. And that was really good to match, I would say, virtual voices with faces. So that was really cool. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciated it. Derek, how's it going, my friend? Thank you for joining. Hey, Brian, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hey, Mark, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hey, Jeff, how are you, my friend? Yes, we're back. We're back. Great. Thanks for joining. Hey, Michael, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, I forgot to turn on my microphone. And what happened is that I forgot to turn it on, and then I ended the broadcast so that I can start again, thinking that nobody had joined yet, right? And then once I end the broadcast, and I have to set up everything over again. So I forgot about that. I have to set up everything over again. So I had to set up everything over again, and here we are. So thank you so much for waiting for me. I really appreciate it. Hey, Philip, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Jamie, here we go. We're back. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Mark, 5:34. Oh, already? Wow. It's increased a lot since I last saw. So that's great to hear. Hey, Shondell, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Chris, how's it going? Thanks for joining, my friend. Hey, Sean, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Lamarcus, hey. Wow. I didn't know that previous session so many people joined. Thank you so much for letting me know. Welcome. Nice to see you, my friend. Anthony, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hey, Retro Collect, how are you, my friend? Family. The strongest, best family ever. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Wow, 5:34. Indasio, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Howard, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining, my friend. Hassan, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining, my friend. Bob, how are you? Thanks for joining, my friend. Wow, lots of people. John, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Christina, thank you for joining, my friend. Thank you. Scott, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Wow. Tim, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Adam, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Wow, lots of people. Victor, hey, how are you? Welcome to the session, my friend. Wow, so great to hear. Great to have you here. We'll be talking about Victor a little bit later. It's gonna be an awesome session today. Ralph, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. Retro Collect, tell us a little secret, John. I won't make it till then. I'll think about it. Little secret. I haven't gotten a haircut yet. How about that as a secret? Sometimes it works. Sometimes. Hey, Chad, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. What's the news? On iiRcade, everything is news, right? It's gonna be an awesome session today. It's all about partying, right? Everything's about partying. So hey, Bill, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. No Tuesday is complete without John's live feed. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it, my friend. We're going to make this another awesome one today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Sam, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. All right. Let's have some fun. Right now, as we speak, my little daughter, who is 14 years old, is on her first golf tournament. And what I just heard is that I don't know if you guys play golf. I'm not a big golfer myself, but I'm a more tennis guy, right? But my daughter just had a par, first hole par and ninth hole par. And my wife is there right now with her, and she's like really bragging and everything. And I'm like, so proud of my daughter, if you know what I mean. So like, she's much better than me in golf. Me, I swing, right? Ball goes really, really far, but it turns and comes back. And it turns. I don't get too far with golf. I play much better golf on hot shots golf. um, yeah, mini golf. I wish. I play. I play more mini golf than real golf itself. Um, part laziness. You know me. Part laziness. But yeah, golf is a hard sport. Totally agree. Totally agree with you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, my kids are playing better golf than me. So I don't know. Someday after I retire, I'll think about it. I'll probably be on a hot shots golf field than a real golf field, or Mario Golf. Um, yeah, so that's going on right now. Over the weekend, there are a lot of things going on. I was on the Super Game Room Dudes. How cool is that name, right? Super Game Room Dudes. That's a show that Mr. P Dubs. I don't see him today, by the way. But he runs it with 4 other people, amazing people. We have Detroit Love there. We had Nostalgia there. And we had Michael B there. And we had a fantastic conversation. There, some people joined in and had a face-to-face chat with me as well. And that was really cool. Jeff, I saw you there, right? If Jeff, if you're on today. So that was a lot of fun. And then afterwards, I saw that on Retro Buzz show. Glenn and Stefan, both of them were wearing iiRcade t-shirt, just like me. So that was really cool. By the way, during Patrick's show as well, Super Game Room Dudes, right? Everyone who had received the t-shirt so far, they were wearing the t-shirt as well. That was really cool. Detroit Love just had gotten his t-shirt that day, and P-Dubs also had gotten his t-shirt, and we're wearing it, and it felt like family, right? Everybody wearing the t-shirt, same t-shirt and everything. That was a good show. That was a lot of fun. So a lot of things had been happening. And with that, yes, Jeff, I saw you there as well. Jeff, I was sort of hoping you'd call in. We'd have some face-to-face chat together, right? It's okay. There's always next time. Thank you so much for joining at the time. Appreciate it. With that, Retro Collect, my Mr. Secretary. Board meeting notes, please. We're going to be doing some... board meeting. Yeah, P-Dubs was really pressuring me on Saturday, right? That was hard. It was a little tempting too, by the way. A little tempting, but we'll see. The best thing comes to those who wait, you know. We have an amazing show today as well. You'll find out. All right, let's start our board meeting. Board meeting always requires a PowerPoint. So here's your PowerPoint. I hope it doesn't feel like work. But let me go through some information with you. Let me see if this is better. There we go. Hey, John, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hey, Game Librarian, thanks for joining. All right. So some information. So I'll give you some data, so quote unquote what they call private data on our Kickstarter. So it's been trending very well, right? So initially, as you know, we broke our record, broke our goal in less than 3 minutes. And then we went 100. We broke 100K in 39 minutes. Woohoo! And then and then we broke our 150K. I'm sorry, no, take that back. We broke 100K in less than 10 minutes. We broke it in like 9 minutes. And then 39 minutes, we broke 150K, if you remember. And then from then on, until the very last week, right, there is something called Kickstarter Valley of Death, where there is no sales whatsoever, right? But thanks to everybody in our family, we've been trending up very well. We had this and that, and we've been trending up. And when we launched our Dragon's Lair cabinet, we had a spike. We had a very good spike, actually. and we brought in about 100K in a week. I think less than a week, 100K in less than a week. And then we also announced our iiRcade Black, and it's also been trending up as well. So we had some great trend. Now, what's great about Kickstarters last week is this is when everybody who has been waiting comes in. And this is where we're also supposed to see a spike. So fingers crossed, right? I don't know if this is true or not, but Kickstarter's dashboard is telling me that we have, get this, we have about 750,000 people who's following us on Kickstarter. I don't know, that was a very, very high number. I don't, right, but it was Kickstarter telling me. I don't know if they're lying or not, but like 750,000 people following our project. That was pretty surprising. So we'll see what happens next week. And end of this week, I'm quote unquote hoping that there's another spike as well. So we will see. And it seems like Mr. P-Dubs. Hey, my friend, thanks for joining. We've been talking about you. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And how you were grilling me to death on your show. That was a lot of fun. I loved it. So thank you so much again, my friend. Appreciate it. So funding progress is going well. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully another spike this Friday. Next, this is another really cool one. So if you know how Kickstarter works, there are two things. The number one is popularity, where users of Kickstarter measure which projects are most popular. And the other one is called magic, which is a measurement that Kickstarter has with an algorithm that measures which projects are the best. I think for about 5 days in a row, we were number one in both. That was awesome, right? We were most popular project in Kickstarter. I think normally there are about 100-something thousand projects going on at the same time in Kickstarter. So I was very honored to receive this. So thank you so much, everybody, for everything. Appreciate it. And also Magic number one as well. And that led to us being a feature project, if you remember, on 725. 725 is when we hit our $500,000 milestone, right? As soon as we hit that, this came up. And I was like working, and one of my people sent me a message and go, "Hey, John, holy cow, you see this? We're a feature project." So, so I look at the page. I'm like, "Holy cow, we're a feature project." So this is when we uploaded this to our social media and everything. That was really cool to see. And then afterwards, I'm looking at the dashboard and I'm like, "Oh my God, we're number one in Magic and number one in popularity." So that was really cool. That was really, really cool. So that's what's been happening. All right, that was Kickstarter state. Let me give you some quick status of our project development. Right, I've gotten some questions there, and that it may be good to share. So here it is. So as we've been discussing, we were waiting to, right, there were a couple issues that we were fixing to get into our FCC lab. This is the government certification that we must pass in order for us to be able to sell at retailers, etc., etc. Great news. I think we solved the problems. And we talked to our lab, and they saw it, and they're like, "I think you guys will be fine." So we got scheduled into the lab at beginning of August. So that's great news. And FCC testing typically takes about a month. So it'll take about a month. And then once we pass that, then we start manufacturing, and then we ship. So during the time, we'll continue optimizing our software, etc., etc. So that will be going on. So right now, we're still on target for October. If something else happens, I'll let you know. But right now, it's not anticipated. So that was the good news. Now, there are a couple of things, a couple of sort of mini announcements that I wanted to make today before we get into the main part. First is we are now reaching our 10-day count, right? 10 days. 10-day count is coming, and we've been thinking, what else can we do? What else can we do? And we said, how about if we do a new kind of referral program, right? New kind of referral program. Unfortunately, right? First of all, I really appreciate everybody for all your amazing help to refer our project and getting people. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to start this new referral program. This is a completely new reward system. And unfortunately, it's not backward compatible. But going forward, I hope this can also encourage more people as well. So here it is. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Nope, sorry. That's the next slide. Before I get to that, this is probably going to be my final time making this, putting this URL up. I heard that there were about 50 people who signed up for this free digital subscription of the awesome Old School Gamer magazine. And so here's the link in case you missed it. If you come and sign up, you get free digital subscription of their magazine for the rest of your life. Again, I get their magazine always next to me. But by the way, I'm not advertising their product. I'm just showing you because I like it. And we will be featured in their magazine in September. So if people subscribe and more people see the article, obviously it's more fun. So that's why I'm doing it. But if you're interested in getting their free digital subscription for the rest of your life, here is the link. All right. Going back to the referral program. Here it is. This is a new referral program that we set up, our team set up. So if you, and this is again to give our family, share the incentive with our family. So far what's happening is, right, for example, if we do marketing with outside firms, right? We obviously they get commission. They're part of the commission for every sale. And we said, why not share this with our family instead, right? So we thought it'll be better to do this with our family. So we decided to open up this program. Basically, if you can refer our project, and somebody pledges, and somebody stays on until the end of the program, and right, the sale is made, then we would like to give you 10% of the sales that is made. So let's say if somebody pledges for Dragon Slayer, $549, you make $54 per each sale. So I thought it was a good way to what is it? Make this together with our family more and get engaged. So we wanted to open up this referral program as something that's separate. So if you are interested, then here's the link. You can come to this link and sign up. I've been actually trying to get this link into my iiRcade.rocks URL, but I've been having some problems with it. So I'll try to set it up so that you can make it easy. But meanwhile, here's a long URL that you can type in. You can take a screen capture or whatnot. But again, 10% of sales goes back to our family. I thought that was something pretty cool to have. So here it is. If you have any questions on it, please don't hesitate to let me know. All right, that was first mini announcement. Now for our second sort of announcement, and then we'll get into the main event. Second announcement, obviously, we just passed 500K. So I just got the homework of coming up with our 600K stretch goals. And that was hard. That was really, really hard. The link. Sorry, let me post the link here. Today, for some reason, I am able to see our family's comment better. So that was good. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Here's the link. All right. And I'll try to put this referral page up in the iiRcade website as well. So thank you so much for the suggestion. I really appreciate it. Let's make this happen together. We got 10 more days to go. All right. So going back to our stretch goals. So from on stretch goal perspective, I thought, I mean, there are many rewards that can be given, right? I mean, it can be anything that you can buy with money. But we thought if it's something that you can buy with money, that it's not really worth it. We said we need something that's more significant, quote unquote, right? Something that you cannot buy with money. So we got a lot of suggestions. Unfortunately, many of them were pretty difficult as well, because of the way where we are at currently with our development. Changing anything on hardware at this point is going to delay everything, and I'm not sure if we want that, right? So anything that's related to hardware, we said we'll probably push it out until after we launch, and we'll look into that. Meanwhile, we said, what's something that's extremely valuable that you cannot buy? We thought those were features, right? So we said, let's give you features that you cannot buy with money. And we try to come up with some features that are really, really cool. So here it is. Going on to the next page. This is our $600,000 stretch goal. It's called Snapshot mode. So when you're playing a game, right? You're playing a game, and let's say you just got the highest score ever, right? You just got the highest score ever. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so proud of this. I want to share it with my family or friends. And typically you would get your camera and you take the picture and you go to your computer, upload with bad resolution, etc., etc. What we said is, instead of that, right, just press a couple of button combination, and this will take a snapshot of your screen automatically, and it will email to you the snapshot. So you get the email, and then you can share this picture with your friends and family, and you can post it up to your website, etc., etc. Right? Also, if you see something really cool, so let's say, for example, you just got Riptide GP Renegade, you go, oh my God, I just got this Riptide GP Renegade, it's so cool. I want to share this with my family. You launch the game, take the snapshot, check your email, it's right there, you just post. Done. While in the pool. While in the pool. You have to be in the pool. If you're not in the pool, it's not going to work. By the way, yes, it is Stickbee. Yes, it is. And I keep on telling him that I crushed him on Bomb Squad, and he's not accepting it for some reason. So we're like, hey, we gotta do this again. But yeah, he's an artist, right? Digby is an artist. He's amazing. Again, he's the one who also did our video as well. And Digby is like extreme professional. I mean, he's doing big companies, commercials, and everything, and he just loved our project, and he joined us, and I was very honored to get him on board. And he's a huge gamer too, right? As you can see, and he had this dream of sort of, right, where he wanted to take these special pictures. This is the first one of the series of his Digby special pictures. We have many other pictures that he took that is similar to this, sort of, what's the best way to put it? Little different, but really cool looking. We'll share those with you. They're coming soon. But anyway, yeah, I love him to death as well. He's amazing. Very, very nice guy. Anyway, this is a stretch goal for 600K, snapshot mode. Now, drum roll. I also have, by the way, Digby is one of the people who played in our Bomb Squad tournament. So if you see a couple episodes ago, you'll see him. You'll see him, and you'll see me crushing Digby. All right, I also have stretch goal for 700K. We said let's just go ahead and announce them at the same time. So this is stretch goal 600K. Now here is stretch goal 700K. Go 3, 2, 1, boom. Here we go. This one, I think one of our family, some of our family members have been asking for, right? We have an amazing 100 watts, or I'm sorry, 1.21 gigawatts speaker, right? That is extremely powerful stereo sound that sounds amazing, right? With great bass and everything. And we got suggestions from our family where our family suggested, hey, why don't you have a jukebox mode where we can play music to it, right? Connect your phone to your device, and you can pop up the music, right? And you can have party, and this will be like a party device. So your iiRcade will become an amazing jukebox, pump up the music and everything, and you don't need to buy an expensive stereo because here's your jukebox, the awesome style. So thank you everybody. I thought this was really cool. So basically you take your phone or any Bluetooth enabled music device, you connect it to iiRcade, and on iiRcade you will get a screen, beautiful looking screen, and you'll be able to play music, and it'll just become like a jukebox that you remember from, I don't know, 60s, 70s. Yeah, pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. So there's our two stretch goals, everybody. 600 was our snapshot mode, where you can take snapshot of your display and share with your friends and family. 700 is the jukebox mode, the ultimate party machine. I see Mark fainting. Don't faint yet, Mark. We have a lot more stuff coming. Thank you so much. Let's make these happen together, everybody. Appreciate it. Okay, now those were sort of mini announcements today. Let's get to the main event. What do you think? Let's ready to rumble. I have two new game announcements today. Two new game announcements. These are amazing games. As we discussed last time on iiRcade. Van, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. This is exactly what I'm going to talk about today. So many of you have been asking about new games announcements since we last discussed when we announced our 170 plus games. And we've been searching all over the world for the best games out there. And today, I think you may be hearing some, oh my gods, OMGs, because I said, oh my God, OMG. And you know me, right? I play a lot of games, and I don't normally I do get surprised, right? If I see an awesome game, I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. I do that. But I did it again. I said, oh my God, this is awesome. So not one, but two games. First one, let me start with one of our currently existing partners. He is developing a new game, and it's a very different concept of game, right? This is one of the games by a company called Orange Pixel. Orange Pixel, where you saw previously Meganoid 2 and Gunslugs. He also developed that as well. And his new game is a completely different style. This game is in retro graphics, as you know, retro graphics that you know, in a modern game, but with retro graphics, basically. And this new game utilizes his new gaming engine, that gives more vibrant colors and vibrant graphics in a retro style. And his game is very, very interesting, this one. This game is more, what's the best way to put it? It's more of an adventure game style, but it's about survival, right? It's about survival. So you're this guy on a spaceship, and and then something goes wrong with your spaceship, and you crash land into an alien planet, and you need to survive. You need to survive, and it's very flexible, where you can do so many things. It's very open, and amazing thing about that. One of the things that amazed me about this game is that the worlds are randomly generated. So let's say you play a new game, it's a completely different game. So let me show you a quick video of our first new game announcement. Let me see. I just learned how to do this. Give me 1 second. All right. Did you guys enjoy that? Let me see if I can get back to my chat window. Here we go. Great. So that was the first game announcement. Let me show you. So this game is in very early in development, and he was able to give me a demo game that I can show you. And with that, let me go on to our device and let me show you how it plays. Just FYI, I don't know how to play this game yet. It's a very hard game, and it's a little different from play mechanics. So I'll just show you real quickly how it plays, and we'll go from there. So here it is.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oops, sorry, that was my Google speaker. I don't know why he does that, or she, rather. All right. Can you hear me? I just want to make sure that we have audio. If you can confirm for me, I think my little gadget here is giving me audio, but just want to make sure that you can hear it. Okay, one moment, please. Awesome, thank you so much. Thanks for the confirmation, I appreciate it. All right, as usual, let me go over our device real quickly for anyone who may be joining for the first time. So first of all, welcome. And here's our device. There are two speakers here up at the top, 1.21 gigawatts of powerful sound, all equipped with flux capacitor and nuclear bomb. It's kidding. It's 100 watts of powerful stereo audio that gives you an immersive cinematic audio experience, right? Right underneath it, you have 19 inches of amazingly beautiful high definition display. And right underneath that, we have our control panel with very premium joysticks and buttons. Let me go over this with you real quickly as usual. So first, on the right-hand side, we have a power button where if you press lightly, it goes to sleep. If you press again, it wakes up. If you press it for 2 seconds, then it will go to, it will turn off. And if you press it again, it will power up. And then next to that, you have the player 1, player 2 button and coin button, and next to it you obviously have the volume button. But I will lower it because it does get really loud. You probably won't be able to hear me. And next to that you have a pause button. So during any gameplay, if you press it, it pauses. If you press it again, it unpauses. And if you press for 2 seconds, it goes back to menu. Next to that, we have 3.5 millimeter headset jack. And as you already know, we also support wireless Bluetooth headset as well. So if you want to get your Bose or wireless Beats and you can listen to it, and it's got some really amazing sound. All right, up at the top, we have the menu. The recent shows you the very recent games that you have played, and then all shows you all the games that are installed on your device, and I do have quite a few. And then from there, it's ordered to different genres. And within the genre, everything is alphabetically ordered. And then at the end is setting. Now, last time, I don't know who it was, but somebody asked to show the settings menu. So I'll do that real quickly. Error reporting, turning on and off. That'll help us to, if you see any issues, get the issues reported so that we can fix them. And software update to you ASAP. And information will show you all your device information. Language, we currently only support English, but in the future, we'll probably support more languages. And of course, login information you put in so that it logs into your server account so that you can download your games, etc., etc. If you press reset, it's going to reset everything, basically. Resets everything to default. And we have Wi-Fi connectivity. And of course, we will have more settings menu coming soon as well. And right now, if you look at the right-hand side, I was diligent enough to connect to Wi-Fi this time. So I'm trying to become less lazy. All right, with that, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll dive into demoing Residual real quickly. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Here it is. So game itself is running very, very well on iiRcade. And this guy just crash landed. In control. Let me go to the other side. By the way, I did clean up my basement dungeon, so it's cleaner now. So I'm still trying to get you started to play the game, but it's again more a adventure game style. It's all about survival. So you play this game. The world is randomly generated, which is really cool. And there's so many items that you can get and so many things that you can do on this game. Graphic is very retro style. You can press button to jump. And you can grab all these fruits. You can discover new items. There's like sticks and stones and things like that. And utilizing these, you can, for example, create campfires. You can grab vines. You can climb up and down. Or you can collect it. It's very open-ended, open world, and there's so many things that you can do. Right, you can jump, and later on it'll say you're cold. Light up a campfire. So you do that, or if you get hungry, you can eat your food. And then there are tools, items, then you can combine some of these to create campfires and things like that. And later on, you get more resources as well. And the graphic, from a retro style perspective, is beautifully done, right? I personally am a big fan of retro games and those retro graphics. And here, now this is an alien world, right? So you discover some surprises like alien civilization. So this planet is alien world, and there's some mechanical parts like this, where if you do some stuff, which right now I don't know how to do, this door will open up and it allows you to go down and things like that. And it's I've played for a little bit, and it was, what's the best way to put it? It's a difficult game. You can analyze, if you remember adventure games, but very special type of adventure game. Oops, sorry about that. Different kind of adventure game because it's more about survival. I used to be a big fan of adventure games myself, right? If you guys remember a game called King's Quest, oh my God, I used to love the game. I played it all the time, and right, that sort of got me into RPGs, and that also got me into other type of games and things like that. So this was a different type of style that Pascal from Orange Pixel has done, and it's a beautiful game. It's marvelous. He's done it very well. And this game will be on iiRcade probably sometime early 2021. Again, still already it's playing very well. So look forward to it. It's a amazing concept, amazingly well done. And as you know, Pascal, his style is extremely well reflected here, and I think you will enjoy this game a lot. All right, so that was the first game. Now let's dive into our second game. Second game really, really, really amazed me. Oh, sorry. Let me go mute my device. So second game is something that really amazed me, and I'm about to show you. Let's see, where do I start? Let me start with just showing you the video. How about that? You guys ready? This one will surprise you. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, what do you guys think? Wasn't it amazing? When I first saw that, I'm like, oh my God, we gotta bring this over. The CEO of this company is with us right now. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So if you have any requests, I won't reveal who it is unless you want to reveal yourself, which is completely okay. But that game is really, really, really surprising and amazing. I'm a huge fan of Super Mario, right? I played every single Super Mario game out there, and I always wished, oh my God, why does it only have to be Super Mario? There must be a game that is not a Super Mario, but it's an amazing 3D platform game or 2D platform game that is able to bring an amazing platform game experience to iiRcade. And when I saw this game, I'm like, I found it. And I've contacted the person who said this guy in the chat. All right, now you revealed yourself, Victor. Victor is my friend who is making this happen for iiRcade. He's an amazing guy, especially amazing game programmer. Right, who is able to make these amazing games happen. And again, when I saw that, I'm like, oh my God, we gotta have that. And we clicked. So we said, let's bring this game over to iiRcade together. So Victor, first of all, I'm gonna say thank you. And especially thank you because Victor is completely customizing this game for iiRcade, right? This game is also a console version of the game that is going to be on. Victor, correct me if I'm wrong. But this game is on PlayStation, Xbox, and especially Nintendo Switch, right? And this game is an Unreal 4 engine game. It's a very tough to play. Oh, sorry about that. So right now, Victor has this game is called Neko Ghost Jump. Neko is in Japanese cat. So I'm wondering, I'm thinking that that's probably where you got from, right, Victor? Neko Ghost Jump, and the cat turns into ghost. And I thought that was really cool idea. And you know what's really cool about this game? And if you press a button, it becomes 2D, right? And you Hello. My sincere apologies. Let me turn this off. Oops. My sincere apologies for that. Yeah, I've been having Wi-Fi connectivity issues for the last about 3 days or so. I don't know what's going on. I think Comcast is having some connectivity issues nowadays. So my apologies for that. I hope I'm back and everybody can hear me. But anyway, just going back to what I was saying. This one of the really cool things about this game is that if you press a button, it becomes a 2D game, right? If you press the button, the game turns into 3D. And there are certain things that you can do in 3D that you cannot do in 2D, and vice versa. So you have to play this very carefully to be able to solve the game, right? And I thought that was extremely cool. So we are bringing this game to you on iiRcade, and if you play this on our 1.21 gigawatts of power with flux capacitor and plutonium, I think it's going to be amazing. Now, Victor has been able to work his magic and uh, make a really quick version that loads into iiRcade. Now, one thing is that I tried playing the game, and there's some more. Again, this is very early for iiRcade, and we brought this over. What is it, about 2-3 days ago, Victor, if I remember this correctly. And we started there. So we've been working on it. So on my device right now, when the gameplay starts, the joystick is not configured correctly. Now, very strange thing. When I had my engineer try this, it works perfectly on his machine, and his machine has the newer board that I showed you last time, the white one, and the newest operating system. So once I upgrade my system, it will work. But let me just show you real quickly on how it looks like. If you can give me 1 second. Oops. There it is. It's an adorable game. You get the feeling of Mario. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Can you hear me? Is my audio back? I hope it is. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's continue. Let me make sure the echo is not there. All right. Okay, here it is. Neko goes jump. I'm gonna pop up the volume a little bit because it's got really cool music. And again, remember that this is Unreal 4 engine that is running extremely well on iiRcade. Listen to the music, right? So I'll mostly be showing you the menu. So this is how the menu looks like. Menu settings. So this is inside my house, right? Or my Neko's house. And here you have a closet. Let me load the volume a little bit. You have a closet. I'll show you in a second. You can customize your cat. And if you go here, I think this will show you your statistics. Let me go into my closet real quickly. And here you can change your headwear, you can change your facial expressions, and if you go above, you can also change your body and hands and things like that. Also like this, which I thought was really cool. So once we do that, now we dive into the game. I'll show you the game real quickly. So here there are many different worlds that you can enter. So the first one is grasslands, you got jungle lands, sandy lands, chilly lands, etc. etc. Fluffy lands, flame. Wow, there's a lot of worlds. Spacey lands, parachute. Let's go into grassland. And inside Grassland as well, there are several levels. See, as you can see, level 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 levels. So I'm gonna move down, and I'll be able to show you the first screen and my cat jumping. Isn't that adorable? Oh my god! When I saw that, I'm like, that's so cute. I want this cat. Right now, our joystick is not optimized yet, so we need to do some more settings. But at least I wanted to show you where we are, how the graphics look, and especially show you how smooth everything is. Everything is playing extremely smoothly, and I am sure Victor is able to make it perfect for iiRcade. So Victor, I'm looking forward to it. This is gonna be an amazing experience. Let me pop up the volume a little bit so that you guys can hear the music. Like, the music is extremely addictive. You know what happened? I was playing this game again today, right? So I was making the menu and everything, and the music was pumping, and my son I found that he was singing, singing the music upstairs after hearing the music itself. So I was like, oh my god, the music is really cool. And people who are not even playing is singing to the music. Now today, one other thing that I want to show you real quickly is there were lots of conversations regarding. Let me get my microphone out. By the way, that's my development computer. Um, the what is it? The control panel, right? As you can see from control panel perspective, I'm showing the white. I'm showing you the white ones because these are like really old. This version, if you remember, as you can see, this is from our CES. This one's about 8 months old, and if you can see the control panel, I mean, right, no scratch. The control panel is manufactured completely different way than some of the other guys out there. So it won't scratch. It's very solid, as you can see. Wait, look at the surface. I played a lot of games on this device and it's still in a perfect state. Now let me move over to one next to it. I know I heard about character here that I shouldn't, but this one wasn't gonna be going out to anybody, so we just decided to have some fun with it. Anyway, I really love the skin. But anyway, this one is like over a year old. As you can see, our control panel is perfect. It doesn't scratch or anything, right? It doesn't scratch. And that is because it's manufactured using a completely different way than how some of the other people are. So I just wanted to show you that and let you know that controller protector is not necessary on iiRcade. Right? I'll show you. The print are still exactly the same as day one. Okay, with that, let me move over to my computer and we'll have some chat. I'm a modder. I'm always a modder, my friend. Let me. Okay, now I'm one. Let me lower the volume down so that there's no echo. Okay. All right. So, what do you guys think? Can you hear me okay? I hope you can. Let's see. Can you confirm for me if I have audio? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? It sounds like I do have audio, right? It sounds like I do have audio, right? If you can let me know if I have audio. If you can let me know if I have audio. Great, thank you so much. What do you guys
Great,
think?
thank you so much.
Love
What
the
do you guys
game.
think? Love the game.
The graphics are amazing. The Super
the
Mario
graphics are
like.
amazing. The Super Mario like.
So I'm very much
So
looking
I'm
forward
very
to
much
bringing
looking forward to
Neko Ghost Jump
bringing
over to
Neko Ghost
iiRcade.
Jump over to
It'll be an
iiRcade.
amazing
It'll be
experience.
an amazing experience.
Like Super Mario
Like Super Mario
on a
on a
crazy
crazy
arcade experience. So
So
looking forward to
looking
that.
forward to that.
All right,
All right,
let's
let's
get into
get into
some
some
Q&A,
Q&A,
shall we?
shall we?
Oh,
Oh,
it
it
echoes.
echoes.
Oh,
Oh,
so
so
sorry
sorry
about
about
that.
that.
I know
I
my
know my
computer.
computer.
Let me try
try
plugging into
plugging
my
my
computer
computer
directly.
directly.
Can you hear me now? Is that better? Oh, still? So sorry about that. Okay. Is that better? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sincere apologies for that. My microphone seems like another technical issue day. Okay. Let me get into some questions. I'm just going to scroll up real quickly and see if there are questions. Unfortunately, looks like my tool is not giving me the questions from like very up at the top. So my apologies for that. I will go back and answer your questions after the session. So thank you so much. My sincere apologies. I have now my messages from when we are starting to show Victor's game. So let's see. Jamie, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. John forgot to pay his ISP. I'm a poor guy. I got no money. It's glad that I'm back. So thanks so much again for that. I've been having connection issues all days since about 2 days ago. So I am reading comments that you guys are loving our Neko Ghost Jump game. Again, that's really great. Let's see. A lot of questions for Victor. Awesome, awesome. I'm so great to see this. Let's see, going down the list. Wow, making my job easy today. Love it. Victor, I assume you posted your Kickstarter link. Or you can go to Kickstarter and look for Neko, N-E-K-O, and I think you'll be able to find it. Let's see. Victor, John, you hear that? They said, if you tell them to support my Kickstarter, they will go support it. Please support Victor's Kickstarter. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to make sure that all our partners are successful. Again, like we said, we're all about making this happen together, right? And we want to make sure that every partner that we working together with, we're making this dream and one picture, one dream happening together. And we want to make sure that everybody's successful. That's what iiRcade is about, as you know, right? It's all about togetherness, right? It's all about family. And our game partners are also a part of our family, so we want to make sure that they're successful as well. It's going down the list. Sam, how many gigs is this game? Victor, I don't know if you answered the question. Right now, I think it's about 1.6 gigabytes. So compared to other games, it's a little bit less than our Dragon's Lair. So it's around the same area, which is great. Let's see, going down the list. Let's see. Victor was saying, sorry that the game doesn't look at that great yet. Working on making it look better. Thank you so much. Just to Victor's defense, I mean, we just started bringing this over only about since about three days ago, and right for 3 days of work, I think he's done an amazing job. He's brought a game that was completely for example, like PlayStation 4 or for Nintendo Switch, and again, this is a Unreal 4 engine, and he brought it completely over to iiRcade. And as you can see, only thing that didn't work was the joystick on the game. But everything from performance-wise and everything, right? It was working. It was running, and 3 days work of job. I think that was fantastic. So I want to give applause to Victor. Thank you so much for making that happen. And we together as our iiRcade family are very much looking forward to playing your game as soon as possible. So let's make this happen. So thank you so much for that. Just going down the list. Going down the list. I'm looking for questions. You know, I'm used to seeing the big lettered word that says QUESTION. I'm not seeing that today. So I'm more in a relaxed mode, you know. That's really cool. But I'm so glad to see that our conversations are going, which is fantastic. Let's see. Going down the list. It's echoing. Again, my sincere apologies for the technical issues. I'll get that resolved ASAP. I never expected my microphone to behave on me like that, but I will make sure I get a new microphone. Let's see. Mr. Bobby, hey, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. I just saw I can mod it and add checkbook for you. Let's take a snapshot of that and make sure that the fire that's coming to me will direct it to Bobby. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much for that, Bobby. I really appreciate it. Now, one thing that I want to make sure we support on iiRcade is personalization and customization, right? Anything that's, as long as there's no piracy involved, I want to fully support. So modding devices, you just make sure that it doesn't void warranty, right? I don't want that to happen, but otherwise, right? If I want to support our third party as much as we can, so that, for example, for iiRcade Black, we can have more people bringing great looking customized graphics for our cabinet, and some other great ideas, right? So, for example, what's the best way to put it? Lighting marquee, etc., etc. LEDs, right? Some really cool looking LEDs. I've seen some amazing ones. I mean, Bobby, I've seen your work. You're amazing. I'm like, oh my God, look at this. So we have people like Bobby, who is great. I saw some of Contour's work, which was amazing. So we want to make sure that we support our what's the best way to put it? I'll just say ecosystem, right? So that we are able to deliver more amazing experiences together, and make the experiences even better. So let's work together to make that happen. I'm fully supportive. Let's see. Going down the list. Oh my God! I saw my first QUESTION today. And it does come from Mr. Retro Collect. So glad to see it. Thank you so much. Let me have a look at the question. You have a game named Midnight Resistance. I believe the game used to use a rotational joystick to shoot sideways. Can you please enable twin sticks so one joystick can shoot at angles? That's a fantastic question. Thank you so much for that. That game is probably like one of the very few ones that utilizes the, what do you call it, the rotating thing. And that game is very special because it is able to play both one player as well as two players, and at the same time we can also enable it to use, like Retro Collect said, twin joysticks. So we have some great options here. So we'll try to figure out which one's the best. If Retro Collect says, hey, I want the twin joystick, do we have a choice? We'll look into it. We'll definitely look into it. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And I am seeing that more and more people are really liking our twin joystick feature. So we'll try to enable more of that as well. So we'll work on it. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. Another question from Mike. I'm sorry, my eyes are going bad. Mike Jarrell. Thank you so much for joining. You're welcome. My original cabinet, I upgraded the memory. Can I also upgrade to the joysticks? Great question. Thanks for that. I guess the answer is yes. If you would like to upgrade to iiRcade Black or Dragon's Lair cabinet, they both have Sanwa joysticks included. So I would recommend those if you're interested in Sanwa joysticks. Let's see, going down the list. Ralph, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hey, John, will Dragon's Lair have a settings menu? I had the pointers on the screen on the console version of the game. Oh, thank you so much. There are. Do you mean the little triangles on the side like this? I think those are also on the original arcade machines. Nothing outside of arcade machine are gonna be there. So you can think of it like original arcade machine version with what's the best way to put it? Much better graphics and much better sound. So today's version of the game that you're used to. Think of it that way. I mean, I hate to say which version of this game is. It is going to be an iiRcade version, right? Yes, and we're going to be bringing the quote unquote the original Dragon's Lair experience with a souped up version of the game, and I got to become great friends with world's Dragon's Lair champion. Amazing guy, fantastic guy. I love him to death. And he's going to play test it for us as well. And so we're going to be working together with the world's Dragon's Lair champion to make it right. So we'll make sure that it's right. and we want to bring the exact Dragon Slayer experience again, just with amazing graphics and sound. Let's keep it that way. We want to make it really cinematic. Let's see. Hank, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Question about Dragon Slayer and Space Ace games. Will those have demo attraction mode that plays on its own like they did in the old arcades? Great question. I do not know the answer to that one. I'll look into it. But from attraction mode perspective, I think it was Mr. P Dubs and Mr. Detroit Love taught me how important attraction mode is. So we may be looking at it from an even broader perspective to bring the feature over to iiRcade. So stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. Probably not for the launch, but probably after launch we'll do it and do an upgrade. We'll look into it. Or maybe we'll make it into a stretch goal. I don't know. We'll see. But I heard you, and I agree with you, and something that we'll look into. So thanks for that. Going down the list, Mr. Mark, how are you, my friend? I gotta take your question. Can the jukebox goal be 600,000 and Snapshot is? We'll see. We'll see. God. If we make jukebox 600,000, jukebox is a very, very difficult feature to implement. That's my concern with that, right? But we figured out how to do it. I think I think we know how to do it. We had a lot of discussions on it, but it is a very difficult question to do it and more expensive because we need to bring some more people in to make it happen. So hopefully, if we keep it at 700,000, then we'll be able to have some financial support with the extra 100,000, and try to bring in some more people to make this happen. So we'll see. But I think it may be easier if we do the current order. But we're gonna make 700K anyway, right? So we're gonna pick it both anyway. So I am not concerned, my friend. I am not concerned. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Let me read a comment from Victor. So 100% complete game for iiRcade. I am trying to get it shipped for its launch. You heard it from the man. So that will be my main focus after the PC version. PC console other than iiRcade will be Q1 2021 due to a whole bunch of random things. Victor, you're awesome, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's make that happen. And you guys heard from the main guy. So great news. Let's make this happen together. So excited. Thank you for that. Going down the list. Hey, Steve, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Question, how about Hyper Sports Track and Field or Dragon Slayer 3D? Your word is my command. Or what is it? Your command is my word. I forgot which is the right order. I'll get those into the list, to my to-do list, and we'll look into it. So the FYI, I've been getting a lot of questions about licensing. So a lot of requests of the games, which is awesome, right? I'm getting those into the list. And we're going to try our best to make those happen. I do have a list of like 1 million in my list, with a little exaggeration, of course. And licensing does take some time, as you know. So we'll continue keeping you updated. I just want to set a little expectation that the licensing doesn't happen overnight, and especially as the companies get bigger, it does take some time. So we're gonna work on it very diligently and continue to keep you updated and try to make those happen as soon as we can. So thanks so much for that. And by the way, guys, I do agree with you. Track and Field is amazing. we'll look into it. So thank you so much for that. Retro Collect with Big Q. You're not capitalizing your question anymore, Retro Collect. What happened? At least your Q is capitalized, right? And you have a lot of pluses. That's another great way to get attention. So thank you for that. On your YouTube video, sample racing games. What is the third and sixth game shown game show named? It's a hard question. I haven't seen that video for a little while. Let me have a look at it, and after the session, I will answer. I'll post it on our session here. I'll take that homework. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Antoine, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hello, John. What did I miss? I would strongly recommend going back and viewing the session after it's over, because we just announced something, some couple of really cool games. So thanks for that. Let's see. Victor, Jong, I don't mind Neko Go's jump being considered as a stretch goal, at least for backers. Oh, nice. You guys hear that? Thank you. Hey, Victor, let's talk. I think our fans will love that. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Going down the list. Brian, Jong, any more thoughts to how you're going to sign? Thanks again for the question. I'm sorry. There are so many things happening at the same time, so I haven't had too much time to think about the signature. My sincere apologies for that. I will definitely get back into it. But I personally think I do not want to ruin the aesthetics of the device. So probably we'll do something inside the device so that you know it's there. And right, the authenticity and things like that. At the same time, it does not ruin the look of the device. So that's what I'm thinking for now, but I'll let you know. Still thinking. So thanks for that. Let's see, going down the list. Bill, question, what about 800K stretch goal? Great question. We'll we'll get it to you. We'll get it to you. Hopefully 600, 700 goes by real quickly. And Victor just also volunteered for one of our stretch goals, which is very thankful. So thank you so much again for that. We'll get this figured out and let you know as soon as possible. Again, hopefully we'll be able to reach 800K soon. I think it's very doable. So let's make it happen. Thank you so much again. Let's see. Going down the list. Victor has a question. Let me answer that. Question, John. And he did it properly too. All capitalized question. The word question. Question. All the capital letters. Our style. What do you think about allowing backers who pledge for my Kickstarter, allowing them to redeem a key for iiRcade? That's a great question. Let's discuss. We need to discuss about technological enablement. It's a great idea. Let's discuss more in detail. Thank you for that. Let's see. Derek, thank you for your question, my friend. Gotcha, not a question, but we need the complete Neo Geo library. I agree with you. Let's go talk to SNK. We're going to be trying very hard to make those happen. So we'll keep you updated. So thank you so much again for that. Let's see. Howard. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it, my friend. John, I'm sorry. No, my screen just scrolled up. What game would you personally like to see on iiRcade? Changes every day. Changes every day. I'll tell you, two games today I feel like are Neko Ghost Jump and Residue. There are many games that I like. Let's see. Some other games I've been thinking about, right? My childhood memories, right? I told you about one, which was series, that's like really dear to my heart, which helped me to get through my childhood. There are a couple others. King's Quest is one of them. King's Quest was like one game that I was really into. I don't know if you guys know of a game called Black Cauldron. Black Cauldron was also made by Sierra, by Roberta Williams. And that was, oh my God, very fairy tale, right? Fairy tale. with witches, making their porridges or their magical formula and things like that. And if you eat that, you turn into a pig. um, Black Cauldron was one game that I would really, really love to see a remake of, and would love to bring over if we can, as a remake on iiRcade. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know even if it's possible, but it's me as a gamer, not as a CEO of iiRcade, but as a gamer. Would like to see happening. So we'll see. But great question. Thank you so much for that. See, I think we went really long today. My sincere apologies. The time just flew by real quickly. So maybe I'll just go through maybe a couple more questions and we'll end it for the day. Let me go through real quickly. Let's see. Hank, how's it going, my friend? Thank you for joining. Let me get to your question because it was 3 lines. I was thinking of, okay, I'm gonna get to a question that has 3 lines. Oh, here it is. Can 2 retro game hardware companies both have licensing rights to the same game at the same time? Whoa, that's a fantastic question. It all depends. It all depends. So some of the games that are exclusively licensed, those absolutely not, right? And of course, again, these licenses expire typically about 3 years or so. So once it expires, that right, others can go grab. But exclusive licenses are not possible. Others, if it's not exclusive, then it's all up to the company. It's quite possible, but it's also based on relationships as well, right? So, for example, let's say I am best friends with. Okay, I have a great one. I am best friends with Victor. Hey, Victor. I'm best friends with Victor. I go, and Victor, we talk and we bring Victor's game over to iiRcade. All of a sudden, this company, whom Victor has no relationships with whatsoever, comes to Victor and go, "Hey, Victor, I want your game on my system." Victor will probably think and go, I really love Jung. I want to make sure that my relationship with Jung is like best ever. And I love his system. So maybe I want to focus more on Jung's system, because if I get focused on one more thing, maybe that'll just distract me from it. Then he'll probably say no to the other guy, and we become even closer, best friends, right, Victor? So this is normally how it works, right? Again, especially in Japan, relationships are extremely important from this both personal and business perspective, obviously. So they will also put what's the best way to put it? Favor those people who you know and you're great friends with, than people who you don't know. But in generally, questions yes. I'm sorry. The answer is yes, with caveat that based on the situation. I'll put it that way. So, but that's an excellent question. Thank you so much for that. Going quickly, and I see the retro click. I saw your question. Can you tell us? We cannot wait until Friday. We'll see. Friday, I'm getting a haircut. That's what it is. I do need a haircut, by the way. If anybody's willing to cut my hair, let me know. And when you're cutting my hair, if you mess up, I'll just go Michael Jordan style. I always wanted to do that one of these days. Maybe I'll do it one of these days, right? I see another question. Chad, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. I'll just go, if you guys are okay, I'll just go 5 more minutes, and then we'll end it for the day. My sincere apologies for going longer. I was just having a lot of fun, and time just flies by. Just happens every time. So, but I promise I'll end it in 5 minutes. Chad, your question. Does the Dragon Slayer and DLDD, Dragon Slayer and Double Dragon, right, come to sorry, my eyes. Bar taps on the sticks or just normal ball taps? Oh, bat taps on the stick or just normal ball taps? Do they look like digital version you'll have posted? It's a great question. It's a normal ball tap with the others, right? Um, Something that we're thinking about, and if right, any others who are doing this, if you'd like to talk, let me know about providing options or accessories to be able to replace the ball top with some other things. Right, I think that will be really cool, right? Again, I very much value personalization. So if you like White Sox, I'm saying White Sox because my uncle was there, right? White Sox. Then you can take out the ball top and put in bat with White Sox on it, for example, right? Personalization. We'll think about some of those, but I think it's a great idea. So thank you so much for that. Going down the list real quickly. Scott, how's it going, my friend? Go down the road, will I be able to upgrade the CPU or joysticks if I don't get Sanwa? That's a really great question. Oh, wow. Sometimes I really wish I had a time machine. That I can just peek through the time machine and see what's going on. Then I can answer your questions. It's really about, right now, what I can say is anything is definitely possible in the future. And between you and me as a gamer, right? Opening up our device will probably void your warranty, so I would strongly not recommend it. But I mean, if you open it up, the joystick is really easily replaceable with Sanwa, right? Original Sanwa joystick. So I mean, if you want to, I mean, it's very easy to do. But just wanted to let you know that I wouldn't recommend it again because of warranty. But down the road, will you be able to upgrade CPU or joysticks from official channels? This is something that we'll have to see. If I have to say something, I would say probably yes. But if I say that, I know that P-Dubs is going to say it's confirmed. So I'll probably say anything's possible in the future. So we'll keep there for now. But thank you so much for the great question. I saw another question. Fernando, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. Question, like on games, is there a chance? I will, that one as well. Anything's possible in the future. From technological perspective, iiRcade is built so that it's very flexible. So anything is really possible. And we'll keep you updated. So thanks for the great question. I think I have 30 seconds left. So I'm just going to go for one more question. Which one will it be? Drum rolls. Retro Collect. You spelled question with all capital letters. So let's go here. Let's go with yours. Will you be selling bar stools? Wow, you guys are asking me all the hard questions today. It must be a hard question day. But it's a great question, though. I love it. Anything is possible in the future. Personally, as a gamer myself, I would love to see one. So we'll definitely look into it. I know that we did get a lot of requests there, so we'll look into it. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. I do see one more question, so let me get to this real quickly. Daniel, thanks for joining, my friend. Appreciate it. Question. Jong, will iiRcade have real T-molding and not apply vinyl strips for its edging? Great question. We do something even better. Quite honestly, I'm not sure if I really like T-molding. Feels a little fake. Ours is real wood. So what you see here, all the colors and everything, this is color that is put onto the real wood. So it's real deal. It's not T-molding. It's not vinyl strips. It's real deal. All right. With that, I think that was the last question. IIR stool. Scott, you are amazing. I'm telling you, you are amazing. Man, just for that, I probably need to do a stool and name it iiR stool. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. So with that, I know we've got 90 minutes. I was having too much fun, and I didn't know the time was flying by so quickly. So thank you so much again for joining me today. I really appreciate it. We had a lot of fun together. I hope you liked the 2 games that we showed you. Again, and there are 2 games that we showed you. There are very awesome partners where we will be bringing over all of their games onto our platform continuously. So we want to make sure that they're successful. So if you're able to, if you can support their Kickstarter campaigns, I would really, really appreciate it. We are going to be making the stream together with our partners, and we want to make sure that they're successful. So it's FYI, I also supported them as well. Victor, I supported your project. I also supported Richard's project as well. iiRcade also, right? So it'll be cool. Looking forward to having those games. Thank you so much again. Appreciate it. Like we discussed, Friday we are expecting a nuclear bomb. We're expecting a nuclear bomb. We'll keep you updated on that. What's the best way to put it? I think it'll happen. There's a slight chance that it may or may not. But our team is working very hard to try to make it happen. And if something happens, my sincere apologies. We'll let you know on Friday. But if we do make it happen, we'll also let you know on Friday. So I'm very much looking forward to our Friday session. It will be a lot of fun. It will be amazing. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Any questions that I haven't answered today, my sincere apologies. I'll get to it as soon as I can after our session. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you on Friday. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for joining. See you Friday. Bye.